Okay, today I would like to demonstrate one of the defensive techniques that we use that is a result of blocking. Punches are a reality in a street fight. In Bandoquan, we have basically an on-guard stance that looks like this. In the hand, there's a space. We never clinch a tight fist in the guard position. We always leave a space like we're holding a broomstick or something with both hands. This hand here is at the solar plexus, the rear hand. This front hand is at a 90-degree angle, and it's out covering the face. Now when I do this, he can't throw a straight jab at me. He has to come around one side or the other, okay? Throws a straight jab, he could collide with my knuckles and break his fist. Might break mine too, but that's not a good idea for either of us. Now, the four blocks that I'm going to show you are basic blocks. We start out learning these blocks with the front hand. The blocks are as follows: outside block, inside block, high block, low block. Now, each of these blocks require a twist of the waist and the chicken power of the snapping of the wrist that I talked about in one video. This is very painful when you come into contact with the arm, when you're using your waist and that jolt from the tendons and ligaments in your forearm. Now, there are three ways that we can do this. Let me talk about this first. A lot of times in sport fighting, and even in modern martial arts, you see a guard like this. What this is a guard of last resort. I'm going to explain that in another video. But this guard here, for example, if Daniel punches me and I go up like this, see, let me keep punching. I'm just absorbing his punches, and it hurts. And pain is one of the three things that saps a person of their will to fight. I want him to have the pain, not me. Blocking sort of has become a lost art, because in sport fighting, they're up here like this, and they'll try to throw a blow in. We don't do that. What we're going to do is we're going to catch the arm, intercept it, and then we're going to grapple, take hold of it, and perform a move. All right. Yeah. All right. Okay. I've already intercepted his hand here. Now what I'm going to do is, of course, he's not going to be stiff when he does this, okay? It's going to bang, the blow is going to come in. Okay, now I can do several things at this point. One, I can pull his hand down. But if I do this, I have to worry about his head and the other hand. What I want to do then is immediately counterattack, okay? This is kind of a risky maneuver, okay? Okay, so I catch it here. The next one, I can swing it in here, which totally takes him out of the range of operation where he can do anything to me. And I can do all kinds of stuff to him in here. See, because there is a 45-degree angle to his center line. For example, if he's here, he can punch me full force. But if I'm over here and he tries to punch me with that hand, there's not much power at it, okay? So, what I'm going to do here, okay, is I'm going to intercept this arm, bring it here over. Now also, at this point, I can take this hand and catch it here, okay? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate my whole body like this, turning this foot out at 45 degrees to where it was here, and I'm going to bring this hand up, and I'm going to strike his face. Now when I do that, he's going to go back, okay? Now at this point, I'm going to release this hand, and I'm going to hammer fist right to his solar plexus. This is going to take him down, and as he's going down, I'm going to come around, and I'm going to kick him wherever I can. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There's really no way to do this technique at full speed and do it justice, because to do so, I would have to hit Daniel full force. And without protective body armor and a soft mat to land on, he could be seriously hurt. This technique is very effective, and any of the strikes could cause serious knockout damage. Anyone who says otherwise just doesn't have any idea of the concept of base power. As you'll notice at the end, the kick looks kind of half-hearted, and it is, for demonstration purposes only. In reality, I can bring my foot up so high above him and drop it vertically down onto his abdomen with enough force to rupture his intestines.
Okay.
What you just saw was the technique performed at full speed. The hits were pulled and the body turns really weren't there because the move was not committed to. This move is best practice shadowboxing without a partner, and only with a partner to determine accurate distances.
All right, one more technique I'd like to show you is an inside block. Now, this one is from that hand there. Now here, you're going straight punch. Okay, the inside block here basically picks up the punch. Now, if I'm here, he's probably not going to throw a punch with this hand on, but he's probably going to come in with that hand. And if that happens, you know, I have to do something else. But if he comes up here and I, don't have time to get up in the guard and catch it, I can immediately catch it here. Okay, then same kind of move, except instead of going this way, I'm going to go this way, hit his face, then immediately I'm going to put his elbow up here and take him to the ground and do all sorts of other stuff here. Whew. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, did it take any effort to take you down, Daniel? No.
Not too much, no.
Not too much. Okay, one of the hazards of doing this is he's really slippery. And for example, let's just do one with, okay, let's say I can't, get his hand up there. Okay, this hand's always right here. I can always come in and control him from here and, punch to the kidney, do anything else. Real fights are not choreographed, they're messy. And if you don't have plan A, B, and C, and plan A, B, and C is not something you have in your mind, it's something you have in your instinct from the body tension. For example, Daniel, let's say he throws a punch, whoops, and let's say my arm just slipped off of it. Okay, I'm already wound up right here. He comes back with a punch there, okay, bang, I slip and take it and I just made that up because I recognized the tension in my body and I knew that there was only one way to go, okay? So that's basically how we handle stuff in the real world. Lots of systems don't teach that. We teach set sparring moves here, but it's good in practice to practice with different people that aren't aware of your patterns of offense and defense, because inevitably all those things show up and then you have to deal with them, and that's how you get good.